In this lesson, we're going to review a concept called multiplying binomials, and then a quick review on just how to convert some story problems into algebra. So kind of a mixture of topics. They don't necessarily go together, but it's something we got to talk about before we take our ACT. So first, 3x minus 5 times the quantity 2x plus 7. You may remember this as the FOIL technique. It's really just distribution. So you're going to take the 3x and you're going to multiply it to both the 2x and the plus 7. And you're going to do the same thing with the negative 5. So 3x times 2x will give us 6x squared. 3x times 7 will be a plus 21x. Negative 5 times 2x is a minus 10x. And then negative 5 times a 7 is a minus 35. Now the only thing we can do to make this better would be to combine our like terms right here in the middle. So your final answer is 6x squared plus 11x minus 35. Now example 2, x plus 5 times x minus 5. I have provided you with a box if you want to use the box technique, but I am here to tell you that if you are in Algebra 2 right now and you're still using the box technique, you need to stop. It's slowing you down too much. So go ahead and do this just the quick distribution way. So x times 5, or x times x, and x times negative 5. And then same thing with the 5. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 5 is minus 5x. 5 times x is positive 5x. And then 5 times negative 5 is minus 25. So if you look in the middle here, the plus 5x and the minus 5x actually end up canceling each other out. So you're left with a very nice x squared minus 25. Okay, this next example is a little more complicated, but nothing we can't handle. We're just going to distribute. So 4x squared times 2x gives us 8x to the third. 4x squared times negative 3 gives you negative 12x squared. 3 times 2x is plus 6x. And then 3 times negative 3 is a minus 9. This is a unique case of foiling where we don't have any like terms to combine at the end, so we're actually done. Okay, converting 12 less than 4 times the number is 20. What is that number? Well, let's start with the phrase less than. Less than we know means to subtract. But what you might not remember from Algebra 1 is that less than is what we call backwards subtraction. So whenever you see less than, you got to think that this has got to be reversed in your head. So instead of 12 minus 4 times the number, it's actually 4 times the number minus 12. And then is the equal sign, so is 20. We're going to go ahead and solve this. We're going to add the 12 over. 4n equals 32. And then n equals 8. Now I'm always worried that I didn't actually answer the question. They did want to know the number, but it would not be atypical for the ACT to ask you something goofy like, what is 3 times the number? So they don't even ask you for the number, they ask you to do one extra thing. That's very typical. 2 times the number is the result when 7 times the number is taken away from 99. So 2 times the number is 2n. Is the result means equal sign. And then be careful, taken away from is going to be another backwards subtraction. So we're going to have to put the 99 first, and then 7 times the number comes later. So to solve for n, we're going to, let's see, I'm going to add 7n to both sides. And we're going to get 9n equals 99. And then when you divide by 9, you get n equals 11. And again, just cautious that I didn't actually answer the right question. They just wanted to know n, so we're done. And then 12 times 1/2 a number is 36. So 12 times, the way we write half of a number is you could either say 1/2 n, or you could even say n divided by 2. And the number is coming out to 36. So if I think about simplifying 12 times n over 2, well, that would really just be 6n equals 36. So if I divide by 6 on both sides, I get n equals 6. And one more example. A certain number, when added to 50% of itself, is 27. What is that number? Now you could plug and chug from the answers, but it does, it is a good skill to be able to convert, because sometimes it is quicker to convert it to an algebraic problem. So I'm going to take this number, which I'm going to call n, And then to add it to 50% of itself, 50% of itself would be 0.5n. And the result is 27. So I've got 1n plus 0.5n. So I've got 1.5n equals 27. And when you divide by 1.5 on both sides, let's see, that's the same thing as multiplying by 2/3. So the answer is 18. Alright, that concludes the lesson on multiplying binomials and converting story problems.